Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Google AdWords search campaign in the new interface. Hello, my name is Uzair and thanks for joining in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Google AdWords search campaign. Now, before I get started, if you have any questions or problems you have about Google AdWords, then drop it in the comment box below and I will do my best to make a video like this one for you. So let's get started. To set up our first campaign, all you need to do is to click on the blue button. Then you need to decide which campaign it is for, whether it's for a search network, display, shopping, video, or an app. So I'm going to start a search campaign. Then you need to select the goal for your campaign, whether it's for sales, generating leads, or just for website traffic. So I'm gonna go for generating leads. Then you get asked to select the ways you'd like to reach your goal. Whether you want people to visit your website, get phone calls, or download your apps. I'm going to go website visit, enter your website address, continue, and then you put in your campaign name here. So I'm just going to call it test one. Now you get options for selecting which network. I would definitely uncheck the Google Display Network, and to start off with, I'm going to uncheck the search partners as well, because with Display Network you completely have a different type of bidding. So if you do wish to run text search ads on the Display Network, then I would highly recommend that you set up a different campaign. So I just want my ads to show on the Google page. So for now, I'm going to uncheck these two. Then you select your target location, whether it is for all the countries, for a particular country, or a specific location. I would never recommend that you set up a campaign and target all the countries. You set up a campaign for each country on its own. And if it's just for a single country, then that's fair enough. And I will show you how you can set up the advanced search. So you can either go by location or by radius. So if I want to go by radius and I put in London, then I can choose whether the radius is in miles or kilometers and how many miles radius it is. So it could be 10, 5, or even 2. As low as you can go is 1, I guess. I'm gonna put in London, and you'll see that it's just around the central London, a 2-mile radius. So I'll cancel that. I'm gonna go for UK. Language is English is fine for the time being. Now you need to select your bid strategy, and you have got 8 different ways to target your bids. I always start with maximum manual CPC because I want to control my bidding, and I'll uncheck the enable enhanced CPC. So what enable enhanced CPC does, and what we call an eCPC, is we are telling Google to bid a bit more aggressively, up to 30%. So if you hover on the question mark, this the text comes in and it explains to you in a bit more detail as to why Google will bid a little bit more. Because if Google thinks that that click may end up in a conversion, then Google is going to bid up to a maximum of 30% more. But right now, as it's a brand new campaign, I'm going to uncheck it. You enter the budget whatever you're comfortable with, £10, £20, or whatever. I'm going to keep it standard. Start date and end date. So if it's for a special event, then I would put in the end date. Otherwise, I usually don't enter the end date over here. Start date can be today's or at a particular date when you wish to start the campaign. If you have already set up site links, then you will see all your site links in here. But I've got other videos which with the links to those videos for site link is in the description box below, so you can learn how to set up your site links. So I'm not going to cover how to create your site links in this one, but you can create new site links from this link over here. And the same with a call out. If you already got one or few call outs set up before, you can just check them and like that, and the call extensions as well you can select and set one up. Again, the structured snippet extensions video is in the description box below. Ad rotation. Now this is quite important, because what I tend to do is I will have multiple ads in my ad group, and I'll tell Google not to optimize, because I want to get equal impressions for each one of the ads to see which ads are performing and which ones aren't, and then I can optimize it later on. So I will always start off with do not optimize, rotate ads indefinitely. Ad schedule, you can either set up during a particular time. So if you just want your ads to run during weekdays or at weekends or during your working hours from 9 to 5 or throughout the 24 hours, you can set the ad schedule over here. If the campaign is for a targeted location, then what I want to do is to select the second one, which is people in your targeted location. So if I'm targeting London, then I only want to show my ads to people in London. And I'm just going to include people in your excluded area, locations. I'll select that. You don't need to worry too much about it. This is advanced tracking templates, so you can set things up in there, and you don't need to worry too much about the dynamic search ads for the time being. And then you go save and continue, and then we go to the ad creation, ad group creation screen. So this is how you create a campaign in Google AdWords. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.